I'm Afia. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 13 years ago when I was pregnant with my little boy. I went through chemo and radiotherapy. It was a lot of sessions. And then I was on remission for God knows how many years. I was doing quite well until the COVID came in. The third booster or second booster, I can't recall it, but I remember it was the last booster. I started having issues with my finger. I saw my GP. I was referred to see a physio, and they thought it was a muscle inflammation. 6 solid months I went through agony, and then finally I had one good doctor at the oncology unit who listened to my story and sent me off for a scan. That was when I was told my cancer came back, but he didn't know which type of cancer it was from his prognosis. And then I was admitted into the unit. I was there the whole of the summer of 2022. And he finally came back one morning to tell me it was really the breast cancer that came back. But this time it went everywhere in my bones, and then it was terminal. Apparently cancers that go in the bones are very difficult to cure. But the good news was he could treat it, but not cure it. So as it stands, I'm on chemo for the rest of my life. I go to the hospital every blessed week for checkups. And yeah, I'm just doing great. I have my good and bad days. But on the whole, I would say I'm grateful because I'm still here. Along the line, I met this lovely lady at the unit one of the afternoons. She served me tea and biscuits. And then whilst we chat, I realized she belonged to a charity called Als Pals. So we were chatting and I was telling her about what I've been through and everything. And she said, would you like me to recommend you to our boss? She is very lovely. Apparently she said she was Susan. And then she gave me their brochure or their little booklet. I read about it and I realized how Als Pals came into being. The team came to visit me one day at home. There were such lovely ladies. She explained to me what the whole charity was about and the support they give to people, not just breast cancer, but everybody with cancer. She left me a booklet. I read about it and I learned more about it. So she said to me, would you want me to assign you to one of our lovely volunteers? She is very lovely. And then at your own pace, I said, okay. She said, I'm going to give you one of the best. And then she gave me Peggy, the most loveliest person I've ever met. Peggy had to come on a particular day, but I kept tossing her because I wasn't feeling too great. Then finally, made time, she came, and then we clicked from then. I wouldn't call her my friend, I call her my friend, because we talk about everything. And anytime Peggy is coming, I'm looking forward to meeting her. She takes me to my appointments sometimes. Even when I was moving, I was having issues with people picking my hospital equipment, and she sent them an email and she kept pushing with calls and emails. So it was finally moved for me. She's been so helpful. I was telling Susan, Peggy, that I would love to go on holiday because we've not been in a while. And then she made it possible for us. Me and the children plus my mom went to this place in Norfolk, Manor House. We were there for 6 nights. We had a lovely time there. And then she also helped me, that is Suzanne. When I told Peggy one day, she came and I was so stressed. I sat on my bed very teary and she said, what is it? I said, I'm trying to join this mobility scheme and then they are pushing me to accept a car that I don't really like. They're going to use my mobility and bit of my money to pay for the car. So I would want to go for a car of my choice. She said, how much is it? I told her. She was like, ooh. The deposit was so huge. She said, you know what? I'll speak to Suzanne and see how best she can help. And truly, she spoke to Suzanne, and Suzanne said, I could help you with this amount. And true to her word, on the day of my going for my car, that amount was deposited in my account, which added to what I had. And through them, I've got my beautiful Nissan car out there, brand new 7-seater.